right, let's get to Melody here, who is really having a tough time trying to figure out how to tell her husband that I know your parents mean well here, but I don't want them in the house, especially during this time. Hey, Melody, you're on The Voice Disguiser. Good morning.
Hello, how are you all doing?
Good. How are you today?
I am very pregnant and I'm very tired and I really need your help.
Okay.
Because, yes, my husband, I need him to hear that I am not wrong about this. And if I'm wrong, I need you all to tell me. I am about to have a baby any day now. Like, if I don't have it this weekend, I'm going to be induced next week. And I just found out that my husband's parents are going to come next weekend and they're going to stay with us for a week. And, look, they travel a lot. They're retired. They get to, go around and see family. And they're making a little pit stop to see us and meet their new grandson. But the fact that they are staying with us for a week is my problem. And I told my husband that they needed to stay in a hotel, but he thinks that that's rude, and he has refused my request.
Oh, no.
Right, so
you're the one that's growing another human. He doesn't get to refuse that request.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me ask you this question, because I saw this play out with my own parents, excuse me, and my in-laws also when my ex-wife had our first child. There are two sets of parents, and where does your husband's parents fall into? My mom, useless, totally and completely useless. One of the most painful things I've ever had to watch is try to watch her handle an infant. Just had honestly no maternal instincts at all, was kind of ignoring him and shoving the bottle in his mouth, and it just didn't come naturally to her at all. And then she was kind of dismissive. And then there was Stacy's mom, who's so maternal and was taking care of everything, that Stacy and I felt like we were babysitting my mom more than we were our actual child. So are they there to help, or are they there just to visit and take in that they have a grandchild now?
See, I don't know how much they're going to help, and she's a little overbearing,
Yeah.
so I feel like she's going to try to spend more time with my baby than I get to spend with my baby, and that's not the experience that I want for a first-time mom. I want to be able to be with my baby, bond with my family, bond with my husband, and I just don't want to be cooking and cleaning and doing all these things for people who are not my husband or my baby.
Yeah, so there's actually three. So you have the person that's completely useless, and you have the one that's actually great help, and then you have the third that actually makes things more complicated and harder, and can and that's in different ways, as far as overbearing, taking over, expects you to wait on them while they're there because they consider just holding the baby doing something. No, after a woman gives birth, you're not there just to ooh and ah at the baby. If you're going to be there, you need to do some dishes. You need to do some cooking. You need to do
Exactly.
some lifting of that
Yes.
mental and emotional and physical load in the house. That way she can get the time she needs with her baby.
Real talk, my newborn was stressing my mother out so much that she was supposed to be there for a week, and she left for 3 days because she was so stressed out. Wow. She even said, I can't do this. So she takes off. So my mom was number 1 and number 3 in your category. All right, so you're saying that she's just coming in there to be she really wants to absorb your child, and you think she's going to be over it. Either way, whatever your excuse is, your husband's absolutely not. They're not staying in a hotel.
Yeah, he just refuses this request. He thinks that it's completely out of line that I'm even asking this. And my parents, they live close, but she's already said, call me if you need me and we'll be over. But it's not, we're going to stay in your house. We're going to sleep in your guest bed. We need fresh towels,
Hey, Jordan.
I'm going to be a new mom, not a hotel.
No, I get you. Hey, Jordan, good morning. You're on the Bert Show. You got some help here?
Yeah, so I was in the same position as you. My mom wanted to come over and help, right? And it was our first kid, and my wife just came up to me. She was like, look, babe, this is how I feel. If you could please tell her, hey, we don't want that. She could come, a couple months after, a couple weeks after. So she was just honest with me. And I called my mom and told her. I was like, yo, right now we don't want that, blah, 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 And my mom was just like, okay, cool, that's fine. So I think you should just go up to him and just be honest and be, hey, this is how I feel. I really don't want that. If you could please just talk to your parents and tell them, hey, I do not want that right now. I think that will go a far way, All
right. Here is a great example. Jordan, you're a great example for dudes. What do women want? All right. To feel safe and protected. You did that. You did that with your own parents for your wife, man. Well done, dude.
I appreciate that, man.
right, so, I mean, this is your man's job here to go to, it's his parents we're talking about, right?
Yeah, I absolutely agree with everything that Jordan just said. That you just need to put your foot down. You're pregnant. That's the end of the conversation.
Yeah, your man's got to stand by you. And I've never understood this. When you, when there's any trauma to the body when someone's recovering, everyone respects people's space. Like, all right, we're not going to come over. We're going to help out if we need to. But when a grandchild is brought into the picture, suddenly like, oh, you're being selfish. So you got to tell your man to stick by you.
Melody, you got a homework assignment. You got to sit your man down and go, it's my way, and see how it goes this weekend, okay?
Oh, I love you all. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to you Monday to find out how that combo went, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye.
Unless you're having the baby.
Right. No, even then. Especially then.
The Bert Show.